Hello, everybody. Welcome into Friday night, November 21st, 2025. I turned my audio down a little bit. I have confirmation of my audio. Kids Out Live with the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies are right over here. We have Tim Soul, and right back over there is Jose Alvarez. And then over here, that's Brian Lightfoot. And over here, that's obviously this is a picture from our California trip when I met some of the West Coast homies. Tonight we have Greg, we have Rich, we have Bill, we have Sam, we have Darren Gilholm. Gentlemen?
Hello.
And we have confirmed audio. Hope everyone had a good afternoon. I had an interesting afternoon, as most of you know, because I was right here. And I must apologize. I did a live stream for 19 minutes and 8 seconds earlier today showing Rick Lakes how to do something because he asked me how to do something. And I think what threw me off is I pretended that I only had one monitor. Thank you, John. And that really threw me off. That really did throw me out of whack a little bit. Now I'm back to 3, OBS, Zoom, Studio. Go take a look at I really just about got ready to say, let's go take a look at Scott and see what chat had to say. We'll take a look at chat and see what everyone has. Looks like Scott says, looks like I got beamed up. Nope, that's a collaboration of the homies and Brian Lightfoot, not on the Enterprise. I don't know. Can I put the Enterprise on my thumbnail and get away with it and not have any issues? John says, hello to Scott. Were you here all alone? Yeah, basically, he was here. As most of you know, I schedule it, I walk away. I come back about 10, 15 minutes before showtime and make sure everything's running. The audio, the camera, the OBS, and all that other good stuff. We know StreamerBot's working because John has done 2 StreamerBots already. So we know that that's good. Scott says, yes, I beamed out into space somewhere. Yeah, Greg was third, had to run to Walmart to make dinner. Yeah, I'm going to Walmart tomorrow, I believe. I think that's the plan now. Knowing KSL, he's taking a nap right now. No, I did not get a nap. I did want to take a nap today. I honestly was going to take a nap. I got so wrapped up doing other things and downloading things and helping Rick and this, and I did not get a nap in. Hopefully I'll sleep really good tonight. John's had an eye appointment today. I know that went well. Hopefully that your medication will do what it's supposed to do. And I'm going to guess they dilated his eyes, which I hate that. Man, no, I hate that. I don't know if they dilated or not. Rick said he just got home about a half hour ago. Scott says hello to Rick. Sam is in the house, says hi. Natasha Kinder, 7898. Says, hi, Ken. Good evening. How are you? TGIF. It's Friday. Good luck. It's TGIF. Good luck. It's Friday. I thought TGIF meant thank goodness or thank God or something. It's Friday. Am I missing something here? And she says, too bad it's not payday. Ha ha ha. Well, it was payday for me of sorts. My niece actually paid her rent today and in the full amount. So I was pretty happy. Rick is here. Ski Man's in the house. Hello, Ski Man. Somebody wants to do an exclamation WDW. Probably won't work because it worked earlier today. And I didn't think to put it in the description because we know nobody reads the description. So looks like we have a new participant tonight. American Life / BLT. No, B1T. I thought that was BLT. It's not. It's B1T. Go look at the channel real quick. Oh, okay. Looks like you're just getting started. You've been around a while. Just good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Mabel. Is Mabel in the house? Where do you see Mabel at? I see American Life. Oh, gotcha. She says, see, where do you see Mabel at? This is Mabel. Duh. Hello, Mabel. Dora. The Explorer? How many? Okay, so you know what? I'm going to start calling Mabel the Filipino Tim. Okay? And she's going to have to ponder that before I let her know what that means. Thank you. Don't put me blue. Okay, you got it. You're not blue. Can I put you red, green? um, bot. Okay, so somebody hit an English. Did idiot? So Scott and John both hit English. Did either one of them play? I'm going to guess they did not. I don't recall. Stay. I am still. Yeah, I knew you would still be on your live stream. That's fine. Susanna Morgan, proud single mother, has changed her name. Look at that.
English.
Thank you, John, or whoever, Scott. I'll see that in a minute. So Susanna Morgan, I believe it's actually Morjan, who for years has had proud single mother, has now changed her name to Susanna Morjan 3258. That's going to take some getting used to. Welcome, Susanna.
English.
Thank you. Another one says yes. So somebody type in exclamation WDW, and let's see if that's going to work. I just think it'd be wrong if I did it. I'm running this mess anyway. Okay, so there it is, and there it's not. Told you, Rich. What did I tell you? I told you that wouldn't work. Now that is crazy. This worked today. It took me some setting up to do, and Wintermute tried it in lower. John did it in uppercase. Wintermute did it in lower. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. It worked today when I was testing it out. I don't know why it's not working. Now I'm going to play it, but it's not working. I can play it. That is crazy, strangely weird.
Yes, Doug.
Now
You're
it's
wrong
going
in
to
the
play
head. We all know that.
because I activated it from OBS. Now I just wonder if it needed to be activated to play. I don't think that's it, but we'll see. My guess is no. Ski Man says WD-40 gives me an idea. No, that did not activate it. It's actually still active. I think I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I told Rich, we tested it
John Williams WR 3% said
just
hello
fine.
Greg Guy.
So now apparently it's not going to work. I don't get it. I think that streamer bot's about ready to retire again. I don't think capitalization matters. Okay. Somebody carry this for me. Oh, by the way, there is a new Nightbot. I haven't seen it pop up yet, but there is a new one. I did put Rick Lake's channel in there. The only thing I wish you could click on it. Can you click on Nightbot and it take you to the person's channel? I don't know. But I did add Rick this afternoon. Hopefully, maybe it does work. John, the streamer bot is working, except for what I want it to work, and obviously it's not. The weather works just fine. It's just this one right here doesn't want to participate. This one right here wants to play difficult. So I'm looking in the actions and I'm making sure that I don't know what I did to make it play earlier today, but it played earlier.
Yes, Doug. You're wrong in the head. We all know that.
Sam's going, rookie mistake. I know what it is. Rookie mistake. I can fix this. I checked commands though, Sam. I think I checked the right thing. I could be wrong, but I did look at that because that was one of my first things to think of is, well, maybe there's something not set right in there. And Somebody do an exclamation WDW for me, please, for the 18th time. Speaking of 18th time, he is at camp.
Yes, Doug, you're wrong in the head. We all know that. Yes, Doug, you're wrong in the head. We all know that.
So at least it works now. Ski Man sent that to me. Now, is the audio playing on that? Because the visual itself is not that good, but if you can see the audio, that's what makes it. Dora the Explorer, Mabel Dora the Explorer is back. So that must mean the other account left. It doesn't matter as long as she's here. Rick says yes. John says yes. Audio is good. Good. That was the. And you guys know I've got Doug's explicit written permission that I can kind of poke fun at him all the time. He pokes fun at me all the time. Wait till tomorrow. Got something up my sleeve. Nothing up this sleeve. Nothing up that sleeve. Greg, how was Walmart? Yeah, it was the same.
It was normal.
A lot of people.
2 registers open.
Should have taken a picture of that. The Walmart I go to never has registers. You are almost forced to go through the self checkout, which I don't mind as long as I don't have vegetables or anything that I've got to look up a code, put the code in, put it on the scales for it to weigh. That's when I mind it. Everything, if I'm getting stuff, excuse me, that I can just scan, I'm getting to the point I don't care anymore. I really don't. Okay, so there it is. Everybody check out our friend and homie from Zoom, youtube.com at Rick Lakes 9405. So the Nightbot did get it, and I'm going to see. It is clickable. I just right clicked it and opened it in a new tab, and it takes you right to Rick's channel. So please, everybody that's watching the stream, give it a click and go give him a like, give him a sub, watch some of his videos, give him some watch hours. And Sam goes, I knew what it was. I knew what it was. Yeah. I'll get there, okay? I'll get there. I promise you by the time I do this in let's just say a month, I will remember what it was that wasn't making it work. And Sam, if you want to go ahead and disclose what it was, you can. I mean, it's fine. It's not going to upset me or anything. Long Dog is in the house. I agree. Purchase items, and yeah, if I don't have to type in a code, look up a code, type in a code or whatever, just whatever. Most of the time, part of the self checkout are open. Yeah, at the Walmart that I go to, and I exclusively go to the one that's just up the road here. That's all they've got open. They actually took away registers and put in more self checkout registers. So they're slowly migrating better and better and more to that. Logos says it's worse when you buy alcohol. Don't buy alcohol, so I don't have to worry about it. But I can imagine with the idiotic rules they have on alcohol, if you look under 40 now, you get carded for alcohol. I thought legal drinking age in Indiana was 21. I could be wrong. I think it could be 40 now. Be nice to scan it all with your phone. That would be cool. Yeah, if you as you're shopping, if you could scan it, and doesn't Amazon have a store or a system like that where you can scan stuff as you're shopping, it puts it in your cart, and then when you're all done, you just either walk out the door and it goes on your Amazon cart or something along those lines. I know Alex was telling us about it one time because I kind of got confused in what he was telling us. But yeah, Ski, good point. Very good point. John still with us? Yes, that's a goal to have your scanned items using the app. Bonds just moved one using the app. Bonds, thinking he means bonds, not bonds, just moved one step closer to that possibility to allow you to scan any item. Yeah, bonds. I figured that's what you meant. I'm slowly but surely getting your lingo figured out, and yours in ghettos. I'm slowly getting when you say I knew you didn't mean Barry Bonds, and I know you're not selling bonds, so especially since I lived there and I know there's a Bonds, Bons. 22. Wait, we've lost one. It used to be 23. I was watching the North Carolina Florida game, football game. It was 7-3 when I was watching it. I have no idea what it is now. Um, both teams seem to be struggling to do anything though. Uh, I don't know if it was into the first half fatigue or what, but oh my God. I'm still on here, but working on stuff. Oh gosh, John, do I know that feeling, man? I tell you what. Um, Seems like today I had one live stream going, and then Mabel came on. I was with her for a while, and then I have to apologize to Mabel. I accidentally shut Mabel off because I wasn't watching where my mouse was at, and I hit the wrong button, and she was gone. And Pat, who's joined us a couple times, who lives down in Columbus, Indiana, was on Mabel's as her co-host, and that was pretty cool to see. I've got 5 co-hosts tonight. Well, I got 3 that are showing their face, which is fun. I get it. I know Sam has showed his camera from time to time. Darren showed his camera from time to time. I'm okay if you guys don't want to show your camera. In fact, as these guys will tell you, when the stream ends, 9 out of 10 times, I shut my camera off because I'm usually doing other things, and I get frustrated, and I don't want them to see the. I'm so turning into a Filipino. I swear to God, I'm turning into a Filipino. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I hear Sheriff's Country's good tonight. I watched about a minute and a half of Fire Country tonight, and then I realized I'm 15 minutes late, so there's no sense watching it being behind. I'll catch it out of Vegas, or I'll catch it out of Hawaii later this evening, or I may even wait and let Darren get it for me and watch it tomorrow. Got nothing really big planned tomorrow other than I do got to run to Walmart in the morning. There's the doctor.
They do have audio.
Your microphone's kind of choppy. It sounds like you. But other than that, you're all right.
I don't have audio.
Yeah, you have audio. We can hear you.
Yeah, but it's not set up properly.
Oh well, like nothing I can do for that. Scott says yes, it was. Do you like biscuits and gravy? I love biscuits and gravy. In fact, I believe that's what I'm supposed to be having for breakfast in the morning. Because my niece made mention of it the other day that she was going to cook breakfast on Saturday for us. And I said, okay, I'll get eggs and omelet material, and you can make an omelet and make the biscuits and gravy that you made the other day. And yeah, so hopefully that'll go well. Missy's channel is in the house. Hello, Missy.
How?
Miss Missis. How would you pronounce that? Miss Missis. Missy. I don't know. At Walmart, there's a package of gravy mix from a company called Pioneer, yellowish gold, and the best of all selections. Yeah, Ghetto got Ghetto shave. Yeah, it's just Missy, just with an I. Okay. I'm terrible with names. Again, I know I joked the other night. If it's not 3 letters or 4 letters, I got problems. You know, maybe an occasional Susan or maybe an occasional Brenda. We're good, but me and names do not get along. So where are you from, Missy? I know I'm not. Do I embarrass myself? Put a 1 in chat if you want me to take a wild guess as to where I think she's from without going and looking.
I'm working on it right now.
What, you're working on putting the 1 in chat right now?
Yep.
You're a little late. I have trouble remembering names, and worse yet, oftentimes associate between the face and the name. I just can't remember names. I want to say Missouri, but I think I'm wrong. For some reason, I'm thinking Missy is from Missouri, but I don't know. Probably not even close. I know with Brian's group tonight, Oklahoma. Oh, I was moving in the right direction. Oklahoma. Okay, what part of Oklahoma? Midwest, so there's that. Yeah, well, you're truly Midwest in Oklahoma. Ski man, I recognize faces. especially ex-girlfriends. That's hilarious. Um, Josh says hello to everybody. Oklahoma. Why was I thinking Missouri? That's weird. I know there's a girl that joins Rick's channel. Maybe it's the girl in, no, I know Rick's got a girl that wants to move to Arizona, and maybe she lived in Missouri. Tulsa time. All right. Eric Clapton, I believe, did Tulsa time. Missy lives on Tulsa time. Just remember that. Sure. If there's a test tomorrow night, just go ahead and fail me now because I'm not going to remember it. There you go. That Nightbot gives specific instructions. Now we'll see how many people pay attention to the Nightbot.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. If I push it any harder, the whole thing will blow.
I don't know about the audio though because I'm only going by the mixer. I don't know if it's working or not.
I gave you a like, so you got 10 likes.
And I showed 10 people watching with 10 likes. Thank you, Ghetto. That's 100%. That's a rarity, and I will take it. We've been live for 21 minutes, and I have an average view time of 9 minutes. So that's just a tad under 50%. Now, how did you get the notes, the clef mark, and the notes? Now, I will be thoroughly impressed if I can click on those and they play. And apparently they will not play. That would have been so impressive. I don't know if you guys can see chat or not, but that would be neat. Maybe I should write someone about that. Right click on the mouse and scroll down. Right click on the mouse and scroll down. I'm not getting anything at all. Right click on the mouse and scroll down. Right click. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. I'll get with these guys and we'll figure it out. Wintermute, of course, Wintermute figured it out. All right, Wintermute will explain that later. And I do have two things I want to talk about tonight after the stream on my what the heck's that called? File Explorer. Interesting things going on. And Ski Man. Okay, am I going to be the last person to figure this out? Click in the chat box, right click and scroll. Oh. Okay, it's a moat.
Took you long enough.
As if you knew that, Ghetto. You do realize that's strike one, right?
Nah.
Did you know that?
No.
I didn't think you did. I'll tell you right now, if I don't know something, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know it. I have no idea. I think it's cool. I think it'd be super cool if it was interactive. I think it'd be really neat if you could go in there and if you knew the notes to certain songs with no Eagles, though, and put that in there that it would play. That would be really, really cool. Thank you, Mabel. Ski Man. Did you ever run those diagnostic? No, I did not. I figured out what was going. I ran Okay, so let's back that horse up to the cart a little bit. I did not run the test that you sent. We did run 3 different tests on my DaVinci machine, and the problem has been solved. We are good. As to your question, the specific ones, no. Now you're reporting something funny with the file. There is. There is. Okay. I'm not going to demonstrate it here because it's my personal file explorer, but my file explorer is doing very odd things. What I mean by very odd things is it's been what, a month, let's say 2 months, maybe 3 at the outside. Let's go 2 months. And everyone was kind of complaining about how I do things on my computer. I always went to this PC and then I went from there. And Brian one night said, why don't you just use the file explorer? Okay. What's the file explorer?
Like the odd payment.
That's 2. That's 2. So they told me what that was, and I click on it. And I have, since that night, I have been forcing on both my machines to use the File Explorer. Now, on the streaming machine, I'm seeing some things that are really weird and odd. And tonight, when I demonstrate, I can't demonstrate how it's happening because I don't know. I just know I see the results of something that's happening. And it's probably something very simple. It's probably, oh yeah, it's supposed to do that. I don't know. I know I don't see the same effects on the DaVinci machine. Ken has funny things going on. Really? I know, Scott. Isn't I find that really hard to believe. I really do. I still think someone's tapping into my system for me, um, which I know they're not. I don't want anyone to go off the deep end on that. As far as I know, no one's getting here. Nobody knows my password.
Maybe
So,
it's the South of the Mississippi.
to what?
Maybe it's the South of the Mississippi.
Are you using your Yeti or your microphone in your hearing
My
aid?
hearing aid. Hearing aid.
For that being your hearing aids, it's really, really low. And
Wait,
he's
hold
at
on.
camp, so if he can't do it anyway, no, I'm pretty sure no one's remoting in.
Skimming
Skimmin,
21632 said,
skimmin.
Dr. Ghetto, when can I schedule an appointment?
Better?
And what do you charge per visit?
Does it need to be higher?
Nope, your audio is if you're using your hearing aid microphone, the other night your hearing aid microphone was spot on perfect. We could hear you. Tonight look, it's trying to pick up my thumb. Go ahead, pick up my thumb there, Zoom. Let's see what that does. Oh, that's cool. It puts the thumb up there and then it brings the thumb up on. Oh my goodness. So Ski Man asks, Dr. Ghetto, when can I schedule an appointment and what do you charge per visit?
$25 an hour.
$25 an hour. Okay.
That's cheap for a doctor.
Our adopted son is at Camo. I no clue what you're talking about there. Yeah, really I mean, I don't ever recall spending an hour with any doctor ever. Well, maybe my surgeon. I think when they did my eyes, I think that took a little bit of time. Our adopted son is at camp. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Done. Book me, Dano. Yeah, Alex is away at camp. Haven't heard from him since I talked to him this afternoon.
You want me to go higher bill? $187.
Do you want to be paid? I mean, don't price yourself out of getting paid.
Ingrishi.
And was especially.
Yep, the English works just fine. I believe it's still dead center of the screen, and I know how that got messed up. That was just me playing around and not paying attention to what I was clicking on. I thought I was moving one thing when I was moving something else, and I demonstrated that actually today on the non-audio live stream. You should go watch it. It's got to be hilarious to watch because there's no audio. It's all the mouse moving and DaVinci and OBS and everything else. It's got to be funny. And I haven't decided if I'm going to delete it yet or not. I'm not even really 50-50 on it right now. I haven't looked at the results. I haven't looked to see how many people have seen it. I did go in and remonetize it because, as you know, all my live streams now, monetization is turned off. And I'm thinking that's a good thing because nobody's saying anything otherwise that, hey, I'm not seeing ads. So silent film. Yeah, it was. Gives me another good idea, Scott. Another great idea. I can download that, bring it into DaVinci, take it into the color tab, make it look like it was made in the 1920s. And since there's no audio, thanks, Scott. Thanks, I appreciate that. Let me write that down. Somebody please take over the stream while I write this down, please.
Welcome to be me.
We'll give you a foul ball on that one. If it's not going to be you, why say it's not going to be you? You should do a live stream like this, Ghetto. You should host a vlog one time. Okay, is this considered a vlog? Asking for Ghetto. Long Dog, do you think Alex is in an area where they have lake and possibly salmon run? No. He's near a lake. Yes, I believe it's a man-made lake. Do they have salmon in Arkansas? I don't really know for sure. And even if they did, I really doubt they would take the campers out there to go watch the salmon run. Although that would be kind of cool to watch. I seen a few minutes. Yeah, it's okay, Scott. I actually realized probably about 16 or so minutes into the 19-minute video, there was no audio. And that was fine. Rick had asked me a question and I showed it to him. And then just as I was getting ready to not show him something, he asked me another question, which was, by the way, a very good question. And I had to literally not look at my other two monitors and focus on one monitor doing two different functions at the same time on one monitor, of which they don't play nice together because Windows and DaVinci sometimes don't play well together. OBS, you can minimize it, go to the square up there, hover over it, and it'll fill in the 4, the 3, the 2, the whatever. DaVinci, on the other hand, no, DaVinci doesn't do it. Really, really frustrating. But we got through it. And like I told him, set it up in OBS, and once it's set up, minimize OBS, leave it running, and focus only on your DaVinci stuff. And make sure you turn your audio on. That was the pro tip of the day. Missy, do you play an instrument by chance? Just wondering, all the musical notes. Do you sing? Do you dance? These are probably two personal questions I really shouldn't be asking someone on chat. She says, yeah. Now, see, there's excitement. Now, if she, so if she just said yes, that's good. That's a good sign. I'm good. Yeah. I'm just messing with her. She'll probably never come back again. And some like Doug, was it Doug that said that? I'll get back to you on that thought. 1 and 1 and 1 is 3. Come Together, Beatles. What another Scott! You are giving me so many great, good ideas tonight. This is fantastic.
Yay.
Ghetto, you on the other hand, you got foul tip number 2. You're really close, man. Really close. I have rods in my upper back.
I'm looking into the camera. Are you watching me right now?
I
Are you
am.
watching me? Ken Stout, you're right.
I'm not reading chat.
No kidding. That's why I said read chat. Are you even watching the live stream?
No, I got the link.
Well, at least you're honest. Who did we lose? Oh, Sam left.
Damn.
I hope he has internet problems. I mean, I don't wish him to have internet problems, but as opposed to being, oh, this is horrible. I'm getting out of here. Warming up the reading room for Dr. Ken. Wait, is the reading room enabled? I don't think I have no, it's not enabled. I can enable it. Yes, Paul and John wrote it. Yeah. I've got a lot of favorite bands. The Beatles probably are the top one of my all-time favorite bands. I like the Stones, but I can do without the Stones. They had good music. They were talented. The Beatles, great. Elton John, great. Bachman Turner Overdrive, great. Anybody else wants to get in here and let's discuss this so that I'm not just talking to myself? Great. Long Dog, www.youtube.com. Watch. Let's go see what that's all about here.
The band.
The band.
Yes.
Robbing for himself and making claims.
Yeah, I've heard of the Van Halen was good. Yeah, Van Halen was good. Pauline is in the house under her brother's channel. Hello, Pauline. Thank you so much for being here. I know you said earlier you were going to try to make it, but thank you. So, what was the band's hit, Greg? Because I'm drawing a dead blank right now on that. Yeah, the Hollies, tall, cool woman in a black dress.
Sam not live right now.
I didn't say Sam was live right now, did I?
No,
Sam
but
left, so maybe his internet went out. I know he's been having cat issues, right, Bill? And internet issues. No, I'm
Yeah,
not
Cat
poking fun.
Newberry.
I'm not at all saying anything about Bill going, nice princess, Cripple
Cat do play
Creek.
keyboards.
So Pauline, if you'll put another, there you go. Just listening here while doing chores. Um, I can relate. I can relate. So let's discuss. So
We need
Greg,
we need to send Princess the Josses to help.
knocked down on some of the kid noises. Yes, yes. So I know I've heard the band, and I'm probably going to feel even dumber than I do not remembering the song. Um, yeah, there was a lot of good music back in the '70s. Started late '60s, I do believe, carried all the way through the '70s, a little bit into the '80s, but after that, music just went down. Jefferson Airplane, Jefferson Starship. Not sure what the subject matter is all about. We're talking movies. Yeah, movies, you know. What's your all-time favorite movie? Anyone? Hey, Pat, I'm going to take a wild guess that you're no longer co-hosting Mabel's. Good to see you. Good seeing you tonight over on her. Top Gun. The original Top Gun, the Traveling Wilburys. Yeah, that now Scott brings up. I'm going to owe Scott. I'll tell you. Top Gun was a good movie. It's a great movie. John Wick, the original, was good. Yeah, yeah. Um, the Traveling Wilburys was fantastic because you had what 4 or 5 artists from very successful groups. I can think you had Jeff Lynne, George Harrison, Roy Orbison, Tom Petty, and there's probably one more I can't think of. And they put out fantastic music. Fantastic. One instrument I love to play is the hand pan drum. They are kind of pricey. I don't have the money to invest. I don't even know what a hand pan hand. Come on, somebody do the English thing.
English, please.
Um, Bob Dylan, was he part of the Traveling Wilburys? Now I'm really going to feel stupid. Um, End of the Line. Yeah, that's probably one of their best. I mean, that's probably
English.
most. Thank you, John, or thank you, Ski. I think that's probably their most recognizable one. But if you ever Google them or listen to them on YouTube or happen to have their music, they were talented. I mean, they were talented anyway. And here's another interesting thing. You guys know who Jeff Lynne is? If you know who Jeff Lynne is, put the name of the group Jeff Lynne is best known for. No, it's not the Traveling Wilburys. And then we'll go from there. Clint Eastwood movies. Yes. Do you feel lucky, punk? Well, do you? I liked all of his movies. Roy
Absolutely.
Orbison was only 53. Yeah, he was young. Scott comes through again. Yes, ELO, Electric Light Orchestra. He was one of the founding members of ELO. Wintermute, ELO. Now, do you know where the majority of his success came from?
No.
Excluding ELO. Very little unknown obscure fact here. I'll give him time to research it. Like Brian said yesterday when he was telling us about his song that was on his thing tonight. Yeah, I was Googling it. As soon as he played it for me the third time, I'm typing away. And I had already located that song. And in my mind, I was like, no way. There's just no way. And then come to find out I already slept in Clint Eastwood's house in Pebble Beach. My stepson works as a chef. Nice. Very nice. When I come visit, you'll have to hook me up. That would be so cool. Boston, there's an interesting fun fact they're starting about this group that I was recently made aware of. I said ELO first, and you ignore me. Thanks, babe. Oh, you're quite welcome, John. I do believe I'm going to go back and look at chat and see who said ELO first. Okay, you put it in all capitals right after the Clint Eastwood. I was distracted. I will be back on camera. My nose is bothering me for some reason. Probably the cocaine I snorted earlier today. I really shouldn't joke about that because somebody go, "Oh my God, Ken's doing cocaine. He doesn't drink anymore, but by golly, he's doing drugs." Sorry about that, John. I do my best to do what I can with chat. I do miss things from time to time, and I do apologize. Sorry, excuse me. All right. Interesting thing about Boston. So what's interesting about Boston? By the way, Jeff Lynne made all of his money producing other very well-known stars, records, and music and albums. He's very well respected. Somebody do the E
English.
thing.
English.
That's not the E thing, ghetto. You seriously are not watching the live stream, are you? Be right back. I got to go unsubscribe from somebody. Give me a moment. Let me look at chat. Boston, I covered that one.
English.
There we go. Thank you, John. Did you know that all the music was created electronically? I'm trying to find a video a little bit more intense. I did not know that. What do you mean by electronically? What was the concert that Roy Orbison did? I think it was something black and white. Now, I should know this. My dad loved that. It was on a DVD. He played that thing over and over and over and over again. I think my fondness of Roy Orbison was inherited from my mom and dad. They're not a real group where everybody's playing keyboards in a traditional way. I just better find the video. I'm still confused. You mean nobody's playing the drums, nobody's playing the guitar, nobody's playing the organ, nobody's playing the piano? That was all done elsewhere? Milli Vanilli? Are you saying are you saying Boston was the original Milli Vanilli? Oh my. Yep. Nope. So, have you ever seen Boston in concert? Are you telling me they faked the entire concert? By the way, the Doobie Brothers was the best concert I ever seen. I can't quote you here what they said during one of their concerts, but ask me after the stream is over and I'll gladly tell you because it was great. What I'm stating is to go with the original how they got started. They need to find the video. I think they got started in a garage somewhere, like probably most of the successful rock groups did. I honestly don't know. I am just giving Long Dog a little bit of a rough time right now. Later, what we saw performance here, and you're illustrated about as you're speaking. Later, what we saw was a performance. Okay, so were they actually playing the instruments, or was that Queen? Oh my God, Queen! Another good one. Thank you, Scott. For those of you keeping score at home, Scott, 100, Ken, minus 12. BG. Oh, the Bee Gees. I'm going to guess that Pauline is talking about the Bee Gees. Yeah, the Bee Gees. Main Course. That album. I had that album. That was a very good album. Good music on that album as well. I really wished I had it. I wished I had all my vinyl that I used to have when I was younger right now, but I don't. I entrusted it to my little brother when I went into the military. And it somehow just all disappeared. Staying Alive, yeah. Yeah, they were good for that. Yes, I have a bunch of Queen albums also. I believe one of the best albums was, I liked their A Night at the Opera album. I believe that was the one that had the white cover on it. And then that was the first album I bought, and then I picked others up along the way. I got into CDs really big when I was in the military because my albums were sitting back in Indiana at the time, or little unknown to me, they no longer were in Indiana, but it happens. It was okay. Because of what was happening to him, of course, they had popular albums, they had others. Well, I think that goes without saying. So, anyway, Shall we wrap this up? We made it another 45 minutes tonight. Unless you guys want to keep talking about this, movies, TV shows, rock stars, up to you. Unless you're going to fall asleep in your chair like Ghetto's doing. So everybody sing Ghetto Lullaby. Wait, he's not watching the stream. Never mind.
Had a long day today.
I know. Been a very long day for probably everybody in here. But yet, we're watching the live stream. I'm doing, this is my third live stream today. I'd only plan on doing two. Cuts down on my average for getting to 500, don't it? Let's see. Somebody do the math. I'm sitting at what's tonight? Tonight is the 435th live stream of the year. I need 65 more to get to 500. If I do 3 a day between now and say 500, how many more of these do I have to do? That's a great video. Please connect. Okay, Ski Man put a link in. Let's go see what that is. Thank you, Ski. Mark Martell covering Bohemian Rhapsody. I wonder, and I'll watch this later because it looks interesting. I wonder the movie that was done about Freddie Mercury and his life, the guy that played him, and I can't think of the actor's name. I had heard a rumor that he actually performed all the songs that was sung as him pretending to be Freddie Mercury. He was actually doing those himself. Nothing was dubbed over. Nothing was fake. He actually is a musician, and he did it all himself. That's just what I had heard and read. I don't know. I do know I liked the movie. I thought it was really good. The guy sounds just like Freddie. Yeah, I've got it queued up, ready to go. As soon as the show ends, I will take a look at it and listen to it. May even share it with Zoom and share sound. The YouTube short about the group Boston, if you don't know history, is going to sound weird. It's going to sound weird. What's a YouTube short? What can you learn in 30 seconds? It's electronic music. He created it. He created it, one guy. All right, I got it queued up. I'll watch it right after I watch the thing about Queen. Well, Tom Schultz was a founding member of YouTube. Yeah, Tom Schultz, he founded YouTube. Whew. That is a sign. Yeah, Rich goes, oh, what is this madness? He was a founding member of the band Boston. So I got that queued up, ready to go, and we'll watch it. It's not the whole story. That's what I'm looking for. All right, I am going to go ahead and do this. We can continue on if anybody wants to or not. I'm good. You guys want to sit here and talk for another hour? I'm good. I'll just watch my shows.
Silk and satin, feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step, a whispered tease. Moving slow like honeybees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Oh, oh. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
Right? At least that looked good. I want to thank everybody for being here. If we are truly going to wrap this up, if you'd like to be on the Zoom panel, there's an email address on the screen, kstout z00m@gmail.com. I open it every night after the show just in case someone's going to send me an email either saying hi or that was good or that was bad or whatever, or Can I get on Zoom? How do I get on Zoom? And the credentials are good until I decide to change them, which, knock on wood, I haven't had to do that in a long while. Hopefully I don't have to do it for another long while. I do want to sincerely thank everybody for being here. The scroll does my remembrance for me. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Pauline. Thank you, Missy. Ski Man, thank you. Wintermute was here. Long Dog was here. This is why I have the scroll, because I can't remember. So I am going to go ahead and wrap it up. If you find the video, they have the movie Freddy Side by Side near. Yes, I've actually seen some, what are they called? Not documentaries, but where they say, here's the original dude. Like John did with my doppelganger. If you guys don't know it, I'll show that tomorrow night. I have a doppelganger that lives up in Madison, Wisconsin. And John got a picture of him. And I swear, if you didn't know it was me, you would put money on it. It's me. It ain't me. I have never been to Madison, Wisconsin in my life. I'm barred. They heard about me. Never mind. I will come back next live. Join the Zoom panel. Cool. I appreciate that. Get to know us. Let us get to know you. I know you're in Columbus. We will get together one of these days for coffee, barring the doggone storms that are getting ready to come in. From Live Aid. Okay. Cool. I think I'm going to wrap it up. I played the outro. I want to thank the Zoom homies again. Greg, Rich, Bill, Gito. Oh, that's Dr. Gito. And Darren, thank you guys for being here. Send me an email, kstout, z00m, gmail.com. Good night. Good night, Wintermute. Thank you. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, John. Thank you, Missy. Thank you, Pauline, who's under Mark and Mealy's channel. Long Dog Ski Man. I am scrolling back up through here, and this is why I don't do this, because it's kind of a pain in the you know what. Greg, thank you. Greg, you didn't put a comment in chat, did you? I don't recall if I saw your name on there or not. Are you anti-chat now? Okay, more Da Vinci coming up. Join us on Zoom. Good night, everybody. Don't forget, Doug Betts tomorrow. See you there.